Hey guys, if you're wondering why I haven't posted in the last 3 days or a week or so, we've got terrible tides at the moment, and you know the high tides are nowhere near high tides. That's high tide up there, and the low tides have been shocking too, and you know they're turning up at weird hours as well. So this is the reason why I haven't going out. For how I do metal detecting on the beach, I need really big high tides. Now this here's only 3.6, you know, high tide 3.94 meters. That's high tide, and when it's that, it's going to chew into the sand dunes. And if you've got a storm, it's going to really chew into the sand dunes. So you know, a big high tide, chop into the sand dunes, coins on the surface. The low tides, the really low tides that get down to 0.00, which is totally low tide, is you get out there in the water and go for the rings. And you know, the low tides really haven't been that low either, so you can't really get out. And you know, to do that, you need a flat as a die day. And if it's a flat as a die day, here you go. If it's flat as a die, you'll be able to get out there and try and get some rings and some heavy gold. So that's how I do my beach detecting, through all the tides, looking for the perfect cut. Now, my mum wants me to take my hat off because she hates me wearing a hat. I hate not wearing a hat because my head's pointy and it looks like a pyramid. You might differ, but that's how I see it when I look at it. So anyway, there you go, Mum. I've taken my hat off. And you should be happy now. But I'm putting it back on. That's not me. There we go. I feel better. Alright guys, so that's how I do my metal detecting there. And this is tide forecast for Edalong. It gives you live weather, tide maps and sea conditions. So, you know, I can go to see what sort of swell I'm looking for, and wave periods. The wave period is how many sort of waves coming all at the same time. And it gets really confusing because what you really want is a really strong sort of tide, spring tide coming over the top and dragging the sand out from underneath. And you know, to look for that perfect scenario, the perfect cut, like the 12-foot drop off I found at Terrigal a couple of months ago, which scored me 110 grams of gold. That's what we're looking for. So anyway guys, that's why I haven't been posting, because I've had no really good tides to be able to do it with. Next week the tides are coming back up again,